Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions of many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and picking up where we left off in the previous Bitcoin video. Now, what we're seeing Bitcoin do right now is that Bitcoin did manage to get back over that Fibonacci level that we're very concerned about, that 618 Fibonacci level that's at the price of around $20,500, and it's going back up to approach that 50% Fibonacci level that's at a price of around $21,500. So some pretty big things going on right now with Bitcoin, and there's some different moving averages that are in the way. But first, for anybody that is not familiar with my content here, what we got going on here with the Fibonacci retracement is that we're using that 52-week low with Bitcoin, where in the middle of June, the price of Bitcoin had gone to around $17,600 around there. And then it went up within this wave one to complete within a 5-wave move that had gone to the price of around $25,000 that completed in the middle of August. And then we saw some retracement. We came down within 5 waves and then completed that wave two in the second week of October. So 2 months and then 2 months again. 2 months for the wave one, 2 months for the wave two, and now we're on the wave three right now. And what we're seeing now with this wave three is we're seeing a lot of good stuff because there's multiple big things currently going on, which is really important to cover here. So this 50% Fibonacci level here, we're just about to retrace 50% from where we were at within our wave one. And the key thing here is that there's some other things that are currently in the way that we need to be getting over, and one of those is actually our 100-day moving average, which we have just managed to actually go a little bit above. So hopefully we're able to actually continue pumping above that. And the other thing is that that's right where our 50% Fibonacci level is. So if we can continue working our way up past that 100-day moving average and then over that 50% Fibonacci level, we'll probably be seeing a much larger candlestick as this does complete. So looking at this first wave, what was really holding down this first wave was that 100-day moving average. So if we're able to actually overtake this and then keep working our way up and then surpass where we were at within this wave one and go to a price above $25,000, then there's a really good chance that we could, one, pass our 200-day moving average, which is right at that price around $25,000. That could easily be taking Bitcoin up to see this wave three going to a price that's somewhere between the price of $30,000 or more. I'm thinking that there's a possibility that we can be seeing a much larger breakout with Bitcoin within this wave three that could even take the price of Bitcoin even closer to around $50,000. And I'll explain this here in a minute. So now I want to take your focus on over to this other Bitcoin chart. And the thing here with this Bitcoin chart is this is the chart that has the falling wedge in it. Now, if you're watching my videos for the first time, I've been talking about this falling wedge for a long time, and this is taking Bitcoin from its all-time high where the price was close to $70,000 and how quickly things turned around for Bitcoin and how Bitcoin came down within these 5 waves to the downside. And obviously that wave 5, that 52-week low that I hit back in the middle of June. I've been very consistent here on this channel saying that this wave 1 and then this wave 2 was all relevant. This was a new trend that had started. Now, many people disagreed with that, saying that the bottom of Bitcoin had not been in yet. Now, I've been very bullish on Bitcoin. I've been very consistent saying that we're now leading into a wave 3. So this wave 3 that we're in right now, this is that big breakout wave. And I was saying that at some point, as we were coming down within this wave 2, at some point, due to all the sideways trading that we were seeing, that Bitcoin was going to be breaking out of this falling wedge. And that's exactly what we saw. Then when Bitcoin did break out of the falling wedge, what did we see? We saw the price of Bitcoin start moving its way up. And there's some other key things here that are very important to look at, and that is our bull market support band. So you can look at how this bull market support band here has been, the bear market resistance band, and you can see how within this wedge, you can see how the price of Bitcoin, how it fell through that, and it pretty much ended up staying through that for the most part, all of 2022, of course, and then you can see how things now are turning around. Now, the bull market support band, of course, comes down within the price of Bitcoin, and what we're seeing is that Bitcoin now is working its way in the bull market support band right now. And it's working its way halfway into it right now. And if it was to get on the other side of that, which will be at a price of around $23,000, which is not a very large price movement. It's not a full retracement. It's not a retracement of our wave one, and it's a lot closer to our 200-day moving average. If Bitcoin was to get on the other side of this, then I think that we'll start seeing some much larger price movements and quickly take the price of Bitcoin up to that 200-day moving average and break through that. Now, after we were to break through that 200-day moving average, I think that there's a really good opportunity for Bitcoin to start seeing even larger price movements. Now, if we look at where Bitcoin had found support back in May of 2021, where we had seen the first large rally that we had with Bitcoin that had taken it up to a price around $65,000, and then how quickly the price had dropped, and it had fallen down to a price of around $30,000, and it was able to find good support there. And then you can see how Bitcoin was able to bounce back up, retry it again, and then more than doubled itself in price and went up again to its all-time high. After Bitcoin had fallen below that price of I say $29,000, you can see how things really did nosedive for Bitcoin. And now, if we can get back over that price, if we can get back over a price of $30,000 for Bitcoin after we surpass that wave one and we work our way up, of course, to around where say this wave two was, which is at a price of $48,000, I think that there is a possibility that we could be seeing Bitcoin's third wave that we're in right now work its way all the way up to retrace where that wave two was. So that possibility of seeing Bitcoin go to a price that's around $48,000, $49,000, or even $50,000 could be a possibility. And that's the other thing I wanted to say, is that this wave three could be a much larger breakout wave than of course our wave one was, which was a big deal. But this wave three, there's so much potential here to really see this wave three take Bitcoin to a much higher price that could really send it far and beyond where it was at within the previous rally. So after we complete the wave three, come down to wave four, this wave five, I think that we would go into next, if we were to reach the price around $50,000 in wave three, I think the wave five would have good potential to surpass where Bitcoin was at its all-time high. Now, of course, this is taking Bitcoin all the way into next year at some time, middle of next year, or in next year, or even 2024. There's no guarantees exactly how long all this is going to take, but I think this third wave, we're going to start seeing much more retracement within it much faster, and see the third wave be something that can be 2-3 months possibility to actually complete. Sometime possibly within the month of January, I think, will be more than likely where we see this wave three complete. And from there, I think that Bitcoin will be able to go to somewhere around that $30,000 or that $50,000 price, somewhere between $30,000 and $50,000 within it. So right now, what Bitcoin needs to do is that Bitcoin needs to be sure that it can pump through these different levels. It needs to be able to pump through the 50% Fibonacci level and make sure that it holds support above this 100-day moving average, and then keep working its way up through these other Fibonacci levels and then overtake this 200-day moving average. Now, I think that after it is confirmed that it's able to hold a price above that 100-day moving average, seeing how that was an area of resistance within the wave one, then there's a really good shot to really seeing all this work out and Bitcoin to go to that $30,000 or that $50,000 price, somewhere between there. I think this wave three is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to stop rambling on now, but those are our key prices to focus on right now at the moment. Things are looking really nice with Bitcoin, and cross our fingers that this all continues. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I'm going to now go jump on the next cryptocurrency to talk about. I will see you there. Thank you for watching and listening.